Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys two different eyeliner styles. One side, I'm gonna be doing the doe eye, which is more sweet, very much like of a rounded shape. It's giving very cute kind of a vibe. And the other side, I'm gonna be going ultra sexy cat eye, sort of a shape which is now called siren eyes. So the siren eye makeup is quite sharp and fierce. It's more similar to the cat eye style which we have seen all over Instagram and TikTok. If you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Sunny and I create beauty and makeup related videos here on my channel for brown skin and hooded eyes. Now if that is of your interest, consider subscribing to this channel. As you guys can see, I have already done my base off camera. I'm wearing a little bit of a foundation, blush, contour. Also, I have got a little bit of like a concealer on my eyelids. That is, the first step is to do your brows, and I'm gonna take a spoolie brush. All I'm gonna do is to start brush my eyebrow hairs towards this upward direction. Next, I'm gonna take this She Glam dual-ended eyebrow thing. Now, one side of this has a fine micro tip brow pencil. I'm just gonna fill the sparse areas ever so slightly and create this sort of like a straight shape. As you guys can see, I have created this sort of like a straight eyebrow. On the other side, however, I'm going to just follow the natural shape of my brows and create a sort of like a more softer brow. I hope you guys can see that this side of my eyebrow is more like following the natural shape of my brows, and this side of my brow is more like on a straight angle, which is going to give more of this lifted effect. Okay, next I'm going to take this Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. This is in the shade medium, and this I'm going to use as my eyeshadow primer, which is going to give us a very much of like a clean base to work with. So I'm going to take this damn beauty blender and start pressing this product on my eyelids before setting it completely. Alright, next I'm going to take the RCMA No Color Powder. The reason I'm setting this concealer is because it's going to give us a very much of like a clean canvas to work with. Also, I'm setting the under eyes because it's going to just help us with any sort of eyeshadow fallout. Okay, to start with, I'm going to just take this Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. This is his Master Mattes collection, and I'm going to go with this chocolate brown shade and take this sort of like a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M514. All I'm going to do is to kind of create this sort of like a lifted eye effect. Mind you, this eyeshadow look is more about the eyeliner, not the eyeshadow. So all you can do is just take any sort of like a bronzer or like a neutral brown eyeshadow of your choice, though you can also do it with any colorful eyeshadow, but I prefer to have more of like neutral colors. As you guys can see, I'm just doing this sort of like a windshield wiper motions. You just need to take this eyeshadow up towards the temple, which is going to create this sort of like a lifted effect. Okay, moving on, I'm going to take this ColourPop gel eyeliner. This is in the shade Swerve. It's just like a black gel eyeliner. All I'm going to do is to tight line my lash line. Also, I'm going to run this through my waterline. Next, I'm going to take this shade which is called Matte 11. This is sort of like a more deep brown, and I'm going to take this on the same angle brush ever so slightly, and I'm going to start setting this eyeliner at its place. ColourPop gel eyeliner. The reason I'm using the eyeshadow is because it's more kind of forgiving. If you make any mistakes, it's going to just take a minute to clean up. I'm going to take a small amount of concealer, again just to clean up the edges with my beauty blender. And the best part is that I can use this concealer even over the powder. So now you can see this side is looking more lifted, but we are not done yet. Next, I'm gonna take this Epic Ink Liner from NYX, and all I'm gonna do is extend my inner corner of the eye, which is gonna create this sort of like a foxy, siren, cat eye, whatever you wanna call it. I just think it's just a name, but the eyeliner style is very much similar to that. And the reason I like this eyeliner is because it has a very fine micro tip. I'm just gonna run it through my lash line. My hands are shaking like anything, and I'm gonna just extend it ever so slightly. If you're doing if you're doing siren eyes, the kind of eyelash style matters the most, and I'm gonna take this Viso Free eyelash, and this is in the style M58. As you guys can see, this eyelash style has more of like a fanned out effect, which is going to create this foxy lifted look. I'm gonna take this lick. I'm gonna take this lick. Next, I'm gonna take some eyelash glue and run this across the band of this eyelash, and I'm just gonna let it become tacky for a minute before applying our eyelashes. Okay, I'm gonna just look down into the mirror, and first I'm going to place this eyelash in the center. And I'm just gonna press my natural lashes and this false eyelash together. Can you guys see how this side of my eye looks really catty and lifted? I'm just gonna brush off this excess powder which has been sitting here for the longest period of time. Next, I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Paris Volume Lash Paradise Mascara. All I'm gonna do is just take a small amount of mascara and run it through my lower lashes. Okay, onto the other side of my eye, I'm gonna take the same brush and the same eyeshadow, just tap off the excess. Now, this side, I'm just gonna run this throughout my socket, and we're gonna just do these kind of circular motions. However, rather than kind of doing this flick out effect, I'm gonna just do it in this sort of like a rounded shape, which is going to create some eye contour again. And I'm going to create this sort of like a rounded shape, which is going to give this illusion of more rounded eyes. Again, this time I'm going to bring this eyeshadow all towards the inner socket as well. Okay, next I'm going to take a pencil brush like so, and we're going to go into this sort of a deep brown, shade. This is going to create more depth in our eyeshadow. I'm gonna go back with my NYX Epic Ink Liner. All what I'm gonna do is to have this classic eyeliner, which is going to be a little bit more thicker, and we're not gonna create any wing. Next, on the same pencil brush, I'm gonna go back into this sort of like a brown shade, and I'm gonna just create this rounded kind of lower lash. And again, I'm not gonna be extended it towards the tail of my eyebrow. It's gonna just be on this rounded effect. So for the eyelashes on this side of my eye, I'm gonna take this Kiss Look So Natural. As you guys can see, this eyelash style is more like a wispy, and it's just uniform all across the band. I'm gonna take the same strip lash glue. This is the Kiss strip lash adhesive. I'm gonna run some mascara like so. I'm gonna take the tweezers back and place this eyelash I'm going to go back with this same pencil brush. I'm sort of like missing out this rounded effect, so I'm going to take a little bit of more eyeshadow like so and run it across my lower lash line. And the reason I'm unable to speak on the camera is that I have been out of practice and I just hate it. Not to shoot, but to kind of get into the jizz again. I'm gonna take this Rimmel's Candle Eyes Kohl Waterproof Kajal. However, this is in the shade Nude and it's gonna give more of like a doll eye effect. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera and we'll be right back. So this is the finished look. As you guys can see, one side of my eye shape looks more kind of lifted, catty and sexy and sultry. The other side is more of like a doll eye effect, which is why these two different eyeliner styles are quite popular. Let me know into the comment section below which eyeliner style is your favorite. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, bye guys.